MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Justin Baker gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, David Fletcher. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Mark Thompson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Into the box, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alex Tucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
So coming to the plate, Joe Reyes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Full count now. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Lance Walker has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
At the plate, Anthony Cox, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Tony Biddle. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. High chopper over to first. And he's safe.
Batting 6th. No left fielder. Domingo.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
1-0. Here it is. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cox on second. Biddle at first. 2 out in the inning. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Bronco Thomas, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 pitch coming. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Pitch is popped up. Simmons is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Walker. 1 out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup and check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tommy La Stella is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Now at the plate, Justin Baker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box, Alex Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Ball 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. So a full count now. Joe Reyes would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Striding in, Joe Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That's ball.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tucker at third with 2 away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in to try it again, Lance Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and two. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And now they've got him picked off. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Stanton. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Austin Romine. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over. Back in standing. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now to the plate, Mark Thompson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Stanton on third. Romine at second with one away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Thomas giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's set. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Santana is there, and that's the third out. Angels get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now, Lance Walker.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, Lance Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by it. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Standing in now, Anthony Hawks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Third baseman number 2, Tony Biddle.
Now batting, Tony Biddle. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ohtani going back on the warning track. He'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Throw over to first. Into the box now, Bronco Thomas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Cox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Angels 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batter. Third base.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. On the season, La Stella is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Outside, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pops this one up. And that's a fair ball. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is line to left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Michael Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. The 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now. Justin Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Baker.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Alex Tucker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Reyes.
Digging in, Joe Reyes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
34, Austin Romine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Mark Thompson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Romine, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fletcher is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Reyes scoops it up, throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Coming to the plate now, Lance Walker. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The right fielder, Lance Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A high fastball is in there. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire
Now
lately,
batting.
hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up now, Anthony Cox. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Tony Biddle, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away.
If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Josh Bell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The set and the 1-0 fouled away. One and one. Here it is, and it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Walker at third. Cox over at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, the 301st of his career, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
In now, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-2 Angels. Elias Diaz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Elias Diaz.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Alex Tucker. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Joe Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball well outside. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Archer is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Pirates, number 24. Chris.
Now with the plate, Michael Stanton.
Leading off for the Angels, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Stanton.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine head-to-head against Chris Archer. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that's in there, 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Pedro Guzman will grab a batting hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Pedro Guzman.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Romine leads off first with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Angels are out in front, 3-2. Ty Buttrey will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 31.
Lance Walker will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Boy,
Now
talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. Tony Biddle is on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tony Biddle. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 3-1, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Noah Ramirez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Domingo Santana will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Biddle, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 3-2. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He'll start us off in the 8th.
David Fletcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ohtani.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in, Tommy LaStella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 home is taken down and in for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Sharp ground ball to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Cam Bedrosian.
Leading off the inning, Bronco Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Fletcher from shallow right.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bedrosian has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Possible tying and go ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Simmons on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
At the plate, Alex Tucker, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Boy, D'Lo, talk about drawing up the squeeze plate to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
In now, Joe Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here's the 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Xavier Cedeno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Xavier Cedeno.
Digging in once again, Lance Walker. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Anthony Cox hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium. That's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Tony Biddle, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Four runs here in this half inning. Fly ball out toward right field. Ohtani waits on it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Angels 3. Don Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Don Hendricks.
striding in to start the ninth, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The 0-1, and that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, Michael Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Biddle is over to take a look at it. One out, nobody on. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fly ball right down the line in left. Santana is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Romine brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Chris Archer wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Don Hendricks hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.